Hello traders, it's Wednesday, 31 or 31st of January 2018, or let's say it's the last day of January. Already the first month of the new year is done, time is running fast, so let's also have a fast webinar and let's start already now. Real-time daily trading ideas, we will have 5 days a week, 5 different traders. We speak about trading ideas, strategies, market screening, and maybe 1 or 2 questions of your side directly answered in our webinars. Our goal is quick and smart, but for that daily 15 to 20 minutes. So let's have a nice start today. Let's rock the markets. But before we do it, of course, all the time a risk disclaimer as a starter too. Forex and CFDs are leveraged products and can result in losses that exceed your deposits. If you are a starter in Forex and CFD trading, please start with a demo account and make yourself familiar with long trading, short trading, and your personal risk management. If you visit one of our web pages, for example, admiralmarkets.com, you will find there's a full risk disclaimer described. Also, the new key information documents, the kits are to find there. Just visit one of our web pages. This is me. My English is made in Germany, but hopefully some of my quality too. But like I say all the time, I'm not the main speaker. The main speaker is our day trader of today. This is our scheme. On Monday, it's Jay's day. On Tuesday, it's Paul's day. On Wednesday, like today, it's Mike's day. On Thursday, it's Leonard's day. And on Friday, it's DX's day. Today's actions are tomorrow's results, our leading day traders live. Yeah, and for sure, if you trade Forex and CFDs, we would be happy if you do it with Admiral Markets UK. Many benefits you only get with us. For example, choosable leverage. For example, negative balance protection policy, our safeguard. For example, MetaTrader Supreme, boost your MT4, MT5. All details about that, a little bit in our webinar and all details at admiralmarkets.com. Yeah, and from time to time, you will get new benefits. 1-2 weeks ago, we get this new benefit that now even credit card deposits are free of charge. So you have many deposit charging options. But credit card will be without charging anymore at Admiral Markets. Credit card, bank deposit, Skrill, and many other stuff. If you like to deposit, you have many free options at Admiral Markets. Of course, if you visit our web pages, you will see also there the regulatory background. Admiral Markets UK Ltd is authorized and regulated by the British Financial Conduct Authority. And if you like to speak with us, call us or send us an email. And YouTube and Facebook channels you can visit too. If you can't join all our 5 real-time daily trading ideas webinars, what we held weekly, a little bit later at our YouTube channel as a recorded webinar to find. So, and now it's time to go to Mike Seidel. Hi, good morning, Mike. Now it's your turn. What's your view on the markets today? Let's start.
Yes, thank you, Jens, for your introducing words, and welcome to our traders. It's Wednesday, and Wednesday is my regular day. I will begin, like every time, with the news for today. You should see my monitor for now, and if you have any questions while I speak about my ideas, just don't hesitate to ask these questions. All right, the news for today, you see here my snippet of my preparation. We have some important news today in the afternoon. 2:15 in USA, the ATP non-farm employment change for January, and we have Canada, the GDP report. We have 4 p.m. the pending home sales in USA, and for oil traders, the important time is 4:30 p.m. the crude oil inventories, and in the afternoon of Germany, where I have my trading office, is 8 p.m. The US FOMC statement is expected, and the Fed interest rate decision. The forecasts are 1.5% like the previous, so the markets expect no changes in there. But it is always important to hear what the FOMC statement will say, what the outlook is, and whatever. This can have huge impact to the market, so you should have this in your mind. And when we are at the markets, there is one thing that I see in my global view to the big pictures of the indices. Some of the leading indices are a bit weak at the moment, and some show interesting downtrends. So this is what you should see when you have a view to the market. So this is for the news of today, and have please in mind it's earnings season, and the earnings season can bring higher volatility, especially if you trade some of the stocks that you can trade with Admiral Markets. Okay, my ideas for the day are in Euro US dollar. I have some interesting things in Great Britain, pound, US dollar, the cable, WTI, the oil market, gold. It's a very important and interesting situation at the moment in the day trade. And when we have the time, New Zealand dollar and Japanese yen. So let's have a look into the MT 550 Supreme version that I use here to show you my view of the markets. And like every time, you see the 3 different time frames in the MT 550 Supreme version, and they all of these trends are connected with each other. I have my big picture in the daily connected to the hourly and the 5-minute trades. So, okay, I mentioned before, I will start with the Euro US dollar, and the interesting thing is here to start with the daily chart. You see here this wonderful uptrend in the daily markets, and we had the reversal pattern yesterday. I marked this here with the up arrow, and this pattern is also confirmed by a trend in the hourly trade. You see this here. This was the last downtrending part of this correction, and this one got broken a few days before, and now we have the uptrending markets here in the hourly at the moment, a bit correction, and the market is going up. Now you see this here in my preparation for this webinar. The markets in the 5 minutes were not yet uptrending, but here you see now the 5 minutes are uptrending again, and this is very good to see. That means as soon as this little trend here, you see this down, this uptrending markets in the movement of the current trend in the hourly. That means this one here with the red lines is the current uptrend, and this one here is the uptrending movement of the Euro US dollar in the hourly, and this is what you can trade here. That means as long as you trade this movement, you can trade it out of the 5 minutes. Means just use this trade and start your position when you trade the 5 minutes. So you have now again a uptrend in the 5 minutes. It's what I mean is here this is the uptrending market. This one over here, this was the break of the downtrending market over here, and now we are up again. Just wait for a correction, and then can you open your position over here. This is my trading idea. So you trade from the 5 minutes in the hourly chart into the daily chart, and so you have all the trends on your side, and this is very, very good because of the power of the money is almost in the trends. So next one is the cable. The cable showed us a reversal pattern in the daily trend too. You see this, the daily trend is very, very nice at the moment. Here, this one is the reversal pattern candle, and we see this also here in the hourly chart. This is the trend here for you. This was the last downtrending markets that we had here. This market was broken, and now we have the uptrending markets in a deep correction. And this is very interesting because we should trade for the long direction when the hourly is going long again. And what you should do here is you just have to wait till we see the hourly going up again, and you can see this pretty easy when you have a look into the 5 minute chart, and the 5 minute chart is at the moment short, and you need a long trend. That means here this is the current downtrend in this markets. It's still in its correction, and what you need is a situation like this. I show you this picture, a broken downtrend and the confirmed uptrend in the 5 minute will bring us here up above this level, and then can you trade up here in this direction, and you can ask the question who will buy after you. And this is here, you see this in the hourly trend, very, very good. The positions are buyer positions, and of course you have the opportunity to trade this movement and to go out of this with this position with your position at this situations here, or you would like to trade the complete trend of the euro, then is it a good situation to trade out of this correction. And yeah, the limit is I don't know where, but you have the markets on your side when you trade this trend. Right, okay, I delete just the drawing mode and switch over to the oil market. Oil markets are also very interesting because of their good trending in the markets. And you see this here. My favorite my favorites are charts that showing us trends, and you see here this is a very, very good trend to see here in the daily, and you see it here. It's in a deep correction. We have the support level over here. That means this correction can go down till the, what is it, 62.70, 62.60 in this area, and this uptrend is still fine. And when we want to go in to this trend of the hourly, of the daily, we just have to look into the hourly chart. That means this one is the correction that we see here in the daily. You see this through the downtrend, and now you have two opportunities for traders who would like to trade in a short term. You can trade this downtrend over here in the hourly. You just have in mind the daily is still long. It's a long trend, and the markets can go up very, very quick. But if the markets keep weak, you can easily trade in short term this one. So you have here this trending down, this downtrending markets. This was the reversal pattern, and it's not yet really confirmed. So, but when you enter this one through the 5 minutes, of course, you need a downtrend in the 5 minutes, and the market is not yet downtrending at the moment. This little trend is broken here, but it's now a little uptrend in the 5 minutes. So you should have a clear downtrend in the 5 minutes, and then can you trade the 5 minutes into the hourly. And for all of you who wait for a reversal pattern in the daily, you just have to wait until the markets give a new uptrend here in the hourly, and then can you trade this. This is for my idea, and maybe the market will give us a signal in the afternoon when we see the report of the USA, what the inventories are. Okay, let's go to the gold. Gold was very often on my list in the last weeks. Here is the gold market. The gold market is long at the moment, and we see here in the daily chart, this one is the long trend that I have in my eyes at the moment, and you see a good pattern here, a correction pattern. You see this channel, this downtrending channel, and you see when you see this channel over here, you see the hourly downtrend, and this is pretty simple to trade. You just have to look into the hourly trend, and then you see this the same channel through the hourly, and you see here for now that this trend is broken. That means you see here two different trend sizes. You see for this one, you see this large trend over here. So and for this one, are we still in a correction? This is one opportunity that you can see here. The next one is when you trade the trend that you see here and the current trend, then is this the trend of the last movement for this one here in this area? This one is not, as just take it through the market. So, and this trend is broken by a new one. So, and this is what you see here. You'll see again a uptrending markets, and this is what you can trade for here. This is the little uptrend here, and when you have this trend leaving this correction pattern over here, this channel is broken, and you can expect when the markets keep strong that we see a new uptrend over here, and this is the situation that you can good use to trade. So just wait till the hourly is going up again, and we are pretty close at this level. This is what you see here, and what you need for this is, of course, you need a confirmed uptrend in the hourly, and when we do have this uptrend, you can also plan your entry through the correction of the hourly in that you use the 5-minute chart, and you need an uptrend again. So what we have to see here is, of course, what will happen in future, that this trend is going up here, will break this 5-minute trend, and then what you see here in the hourly is that this one is going up again, break this level, and you have here in the hourly chart a good reversal pattern to trade it from the hourly in the daily. So we are in a situation where this trading idea can become true very quick when the markets will play this thing. So please trade only when the markets play your concept. Right, and then the last on my list for today is the New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen. So I'm pretty quick today, so we have probably even some time for one or two of your questions. New Zealand dollar, Canada, just give me a second. New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen. So many symbols here. I just have a quick search over here. So NZD, JPY, here is it. Right. Okay. Good. Yeah, what do you have here in this markets? I start with the big picture, and you will see for what reason I would like to talk about this level over here. So what you have here is that you are in a position that the markets has broken this uptrend over here. So we have not yet a new downtrending markets, but the good situation is sometimes make the markets one thing, they break a trend with a strong movement, go up again, sometimes even until the latest highs, and then they turn down. And this is the situation why I have this currency on the list as a trading idea for today. Then you see how quick this can go, that the markets make a little reversal, and this should you have on your mind when you see the hourly trend. That means what you see here, of course, the hourly, this one is what you see here. This is the hourly trend, and this trend was trending down. I just draw the latest part of this downtrend, and it was broken here, and you see this one is an uptrend. So you have the uptrend for now, and when the markets are going up, we don't know how high, but the current uptrend in the daily is broken. We have no new trend at the moment. That means it can be that we see a new uptrend. We will never know what to do. But at the moment, or no, not at the moment, when the markets will go up and turn down, we will see an uptrend over here, and the situation that the markets will break this one. And when you have then a new downtrend, it is a good idea to open a first position, and this is the reason why I show this to you. Then when you have this trend over here in the daily chart and the markets turn back down, you have a lot of potential. The potential is in the situation that the markets will create a new downtrend, and you see where we are now. We are at 80.50 at the moment, and the target is here in the 79. So when the markets turn back, you have a lot of money to earn, and you can find a situation where you can have a low risk trade. For this reason is it that I have this currency on my mind at the moment, and you should just wait until you see this reversal pattern in the hourly, and then can you trade the downtrending hourly, and then will you probably form a downtrend in the daily, and you have an early position for this trading idea. So this it is for now with my prepared markets. I give back to you, Jens, and maybe we have some questions that we can make here in this webinar.
Yeah, quick and smart is our goal, but maybe we have 1-2 minutes for another market. Sorry. Australian dollar, US dollar, AUD, USD is one of the questions of a client. So let's
let me check this. AUD, USD. So here it is. Okay. You see how good the software works. I just draw the symbol into one of these charts, and all of the free connected charts show me the symbol. So yes, I have no more information for this question. So what I give you is my trading idea or my view to these markets, and the markets is you see this here. No question, we have a very, very strong uptrending markets here. This one is what you see in the strength. We have strong, long movements and just short and quick corrections. You see these corrections here in this market. It's not so clear traded, but we are in this correction. And the interesting thing that I see here in this daily trend is that we have a correction pattern that I showed you before in one of my instruments, that we have a channel here in this instrument. And this channel is very good to use for trading out of the correction into the trend over here. So what I would like to do in your trading idea is that I would see what the hourly is doing. And in the hourly, do you see this trend too? And we see here in the hourly a new uptrending markets. This downtrend is broken. And then do you see here a minor trend in the hourly trend? So you should wait till this minor trend is broken. That means what we see here is when I show this to you. This was the downtrending markets over here. It is broken. So, and then do you have here a minor trend in the hourly? And for the trading idea that to trade the hourly into the daily chart, is it necessary that we break this trend, make a correction, and then you should become in the situation that you can open a position over here? And for traders who like to trade the 5 minute into the hourly, you see here, this one is an uptrend that we have here, this little markets over here. And so you can trade this trend. What can be a new trend for the hourly? Can you trade out of the 5 minutes? So just let us have a look into the 5 minutes, and you see what we see here. You see this 5 minutes uptrend over here in this market. The market is going now above this level, and when we go above this line over here, oops, sorry for this. So this one is it. This is what you have here too in the hourly chart. Then is this trend broken? You trade the 5 minutes into the uptrending hourly chart, and then we will see a new markets above this level over here in the daily chart. And then can you trade the 5 minutes long trend into the hourly long trend into the daily long trend, and then have you all three time frames in one direction. And this is very often very profitable to trade. So this is for Australian dollar, US dollar.
Thanks for now. Now our day is over about real-time daily trading ideas, but the next day is already the 1st of February. So if you like to join us tomorrow to the same time, we will be ready. Like every workday, every business day to the same time, real-time daily trading ideas, and a couple of hours later, available as a video on YouTube. Thanks a lot. Have good trades. Greetings from Berlin. Bye-bye.